What's up, guys? Mike here. Today I got another spicy stock for you guys, and that stock, before I mention it, I would like to first off thank one of my subscribers. He just sent me this as a birthday gift. Thank you so much. It's like the Bulls and Bears hat. It's a pretty cool hat. I like it. Thank you so much. Pretty sick hat. Yeah, so thank you to one of my subscribers for sending me that. His name is Alon. I truly appreciate the gift you have given me. Thank you. It's very special. It means a lot to me, especially since I like to talk about stocks all the time. So anyway, thanks again, Miss, for the hat and the present. So with that said, let's continue to the video. Today, I'm going to be talking about none other than Beyond Meat, ticker symbol BYND. Now, this stock is pretty much incredibly right now undervalued. It is absolutely dirt cheap. And I'm buying pretty heavy right now, and I'm getting into this stock, pretty much buying on every single dip and adding continuous share, 5 to 10 shares every single time I see this dip about $2 to $3. And I am buying really heavy. I'm going to go over all the details as to why I am going heavy into this stock, why I think you guys should start adding with me, get into this stock. And I think anywhere under $125 is pretty much undervalued and dirt cheap for this stock. And I'm going to go over all of that, tell you all the details, why I'm buying, why you guys should buy, all the stocks and chart analysis, where you guys should target your buys, where you guys should start selling. We're going to go over all of that. And I am going to give you some nice details about this company if you do not know already. So with that said, let's make sure you guys always smash that like button. Hit subscribe. It really helps out my channel. So with that said, let's waste no more time. Let's begin. Yeah. Guys, let's check out what's going on with Beyond Meat, ticker symbol BYND on the charts. As we can see, it is on a full downtrend, which is exactly why I like adding. And you might ask, why are you adding on this falling knife? Because I don't know where the bottom is, right? This could be the bottom, right? This has a lot of support around $120 zone right here. This could be a ton of support. That is why I am constantly buying when it goes around 120 or below. I think this is a wonderful price to add heavy right here around. It hit pretty much 116 today to 120. This is a heavy zone I've been loading up on. And where do I think this stock could easily go? I think once all this stupid news goes away with Analyst and all the other catalysts that came out that pushed the stock down, easily the stock should go anywhere from 140 to 145. And once it's getting next to earnings, I think the stock will easily go back to around 150, 160 over time, right before earnings. And it might even explode after earnings, right? They might announce some crazy earnings they're having, some crazy companies they're merging. They're not merging, like, excuse me, they're doing some kind of like partnership with, like McDonald's or something, or some kind of a new company they're going to be adding to. It's going to cause this stock to riot upwards. And the only reason this stock has been going down and their numbers have been doing bad is because of the pandemic, right? A lot of restaurants, a lot of stores have been closed that have been affected, and it's causing the stock to go down. So I think right now is a heavy zone, heavy buying zone. RSI is pretty much at the bottom, below 30 RSI was today. You guys should have been adding heavy, because I am definitely adding heavy. All of the charts will still be saying it's pointing downwards, but I think this could be the bottom right here. There's a lot of support around 120. I think we're hitting the nice bottom zone, and it's starting to get a nice upward trend again. Today it started moving a little bit back up. I can't tell where it's going to go from here, but I'm hoping it's going to start recovering little by little. Last time I told you guys to buy around 120 to 125, this stock went to 190, right? I said it was only going to go to 160, 165. It did even more. It went to 197 right before it died and just did a horrible performance in earnings and suicided. Right? Time they had earnings and they pretty much missed on revenue and EPS, and it resulted a 20% pretty much drop in the stock in a single trading day, right? As you guys can see, the numbers are all pretty much terrible and awful, and that caused a huge 20% drop. Just recently this week, an analyst came and caused the stock to drop even more, and he pretty much stated that Beyond Meat cut at a Piper standard and potential and slower growth. So pretty much he was saying Beyond Meat's growth has slowed down, obviously, because there's a pandemic. No, pretty much he's saying that data is suggesting that there's a potential for another quarter of undershipments in Q4, and that's what the Piper analyst is saying, and he sees that it's going to be tough near outlook for Beyond, and I think that's a lot of bogus, that it's going to be too tough for them. So what he did is he pretty much price targeted. He cut the price from $144 to down $125, and analysts talk too much. I think some of them are absolutely retarded on the prices they suggest, and that's why the price dropped, right? I think the stock will easily go back to 144 very soon. Am I worried as why it's dipping and I'm buying? Absolutely not. I'm not worried at all. I'm actually enjoying the discounts I'm getting. And that's exactly how you need to look at this company, that you are getting a massive, massive company at a major discount. And you should be buying just as heavy as I am if you like Beyond Meat as much as I do. If this is a company you like, you should be buying. You should not be scared and run away. What Beyond Meat posted on their website, they said that their growth has been affected and it's down significantly in the food service, right? Obviously, from 220% that they were making in 2019, it dropped all the way to 4%. Yeah, absolutely. That's nuts. That's a significant loss. And that's why, because there's a lot of lockdowns going on. Restaurants are hurting, and as a result, it's going to cause Beyond Meat to hurt as well. It's a no-brainer. But they're projecting some good numbers to come next year. I'm going to show you guys in the next slide. Look at that, guys. This is a projected for next year, 2021. It's a double-digit growth for about a 53%. So there's a phenomenal number here. I think next year the projected growth is going to be, because obviously this pandemic is most likely to go away. We know how to deal with this disease now. We're getting vaccines and everything. And they're saying they're projecting it's going to go from 38% this year all the way to 53%. And it was only like 8%. And going to 32% is going to be phenomenal in March. And they're definitely going to be doing very well in the near future. It's another reason why I am investing in Beyond Meat. Why? Because Beyond Meat has a huge market growth to capture, right? This is a $270 billion market just for the size of the U.S. meat category. So there's a huge room for them to make $270 billion market to capture. And then the rest of the world they can capture is another 1.4 trillion size of the global meat industry. They have huge potential for growth around the world, especially with China. They're doing some deals right now. This is going to be a huge company, all right? That's why I think the stock could easily go to $1,000 in the near future. It's not something that we should be worried about. Sure, short term is going to be a little tough to swallow all this downturn, but I think it's ridiculous. And yeah, I'm going to be buying more, especially as it dips more, because I'm getting a steal of a deal. And that's how you're supposed to look at it. When the stock that has a phenomenal growth, it is the leader in the plant-based industry, and everyone knows it's the leader, right? It's none of its competitors is competing with them, and it captures as much growth as they do, like Impossible Burger or Tattoo Chef. None of them can compete with this market, with Beyond Meat. They're going to try, but they can't. I still think there could be a nice partnership with McDonald's, even though they announced that McDonald's said they might make their own plant-based patties. But I think there is going to be some kind of potential deal that they could do with McDonald's. And if that happens, this stock will explode at an outrageous amount. And I think it's highly possible. But a deal I definitely see could happen with McDonald's, even though McDonald's said they want to make their own plant-based patties. But I think a deal might happen with them, and it's going to make a huge change on the stock price. Impossible Burger, as we all know, is Beyond Meat's most competitor, right? It's the biggest competitor they have is Impossible Burger. And they teamed up with Burger King, which is pretty much McDonald's biggest competitor is Burger King's. And McDonald's is most likely to have more competition. They definitely want to beat Burger King. So they're going to most likely do some sort of deal with Beyond Meat in order to capture that plant-based industry. So I see a deal most likely to happen because they want to compete with Burger King. So they're going to add Beyond Meat, and they're not going to have enough time to make their own plant-based meat right now because it just wouldn't come out to be worth it for them. Thanks again for watching my video. As always, make sure to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so YouTube could alert you when my next video comes out. Also, feel free to add me on Instagram. I pretty much post there daily. I post any buys or sells I do. I do try to post it on Instagram, so make sure to follow me there. Also, again, I'd like to thank my subscriber for sending me this. It's pretty cool, sick hat. It's got the bulls and the bears in there. That's pretty cool. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. Also, if you have any questions, you guys leave a comment below. Let me know what other stocks you like me to do a video on. Or if you have a question on a specific stock, leave a comment below. Let me know on that one as well. Also, guys, right now, WeBull is giving 2 free stocks. One for just signing up to use their platform, and a second stock when you make it a deposit of $100 or more. WeBull will give you 2 free stocks. One will each worth a minimum of up to $8, all the way up to $1,600. Do not miss your chance. And if you want another free stock, FirstTrade gives out pretty good stock. Check the link for that. And if you want another free stock, of course, Robinhood gives out pretty good stocks as well. All these links can be found in the description box below. Thanks again for watching my video, and until next time, make money with Mike.